Dear friends, welcome to the Wednesday Word on Wednesday the 1st of November. Many of us will have seen the sad news that one of the stars of the show Friends, Matthew Perry, died on Saturday at the age of 54 after many years of addiction to painkillers and alcohol. Friends was one of the most popular TV shows ever. It ran for 10 years and it is still airing 19 years after the last episode in May 2004. What is the secret of its enduring success? Isn't it because we all long for friends who will say, in the words of the theme tune, "I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to pour, I'll be there for you." Apparently, 20% of adults admit to loneliness and 20% say that they have no one to share their personal problems with. No wonder we love friends. We'd all love to drop into the Central Perk coffee house and find somebody there on the leather sofa who is always there for us. Sadly, for many, including Matthew Perry, such enduring friendships are hard to make and sustain. In his brutally honest memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Things, he writes of his relationship with Julia Roberts, one of the many women that he dated. He claims that he was constantly convinced that she was going to dump him. Why would she not? I was not enough. I could never be enough. I was broken, bent, unlovable. So instead of facing the inevitable agony of losing her, I broke up with the beautiful and brilliant Julia Roberts. The book of Proverbs in the Old Testament has a lot of advice on friendship. One of the reasons why it's so hard to make and sustain close friendships is that we have so many companions. We may have hundreds of email contacts, Facebook friends, and WhatsApp contacts. We may be tweeting, or is it Xing nowadays, to thousands. But increasingly we live in a world of virtual friendship, never developing real friendships with anyone. Proverbs 18 verse 24 says, "One who has many companions may come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother." To make friends, we need to stick to a few people who might become closer even than siblings. There are some people we should avoid as friends. For instance, somebody who's hot-tempered, Proverbs 22 verse 24. And others we should cultivate. For instance, those who are wise, Proverbs 13 verse 20. Then, having made a few friends, we need to work hard to keep them. That will require a degree of emotional intelligence. Like vinegar poured on soda is one who sings to a heavy heart, Proverbs 25:20. A good friend rejoices when his friend rejoices, but mourns when his friend mourns. They must also avoid talking only about themselves. Good friends ask questions of each other. The purposes of a person's heart are deep waters, but one who has insight draws them out, Proverbs 20 verse 5. In the 1980s film Crocodile Dundee, Mick Dundee, an Australian cowboy who's never ventured out of the outback, visits New York to see his girlfriend Sue. Hilarious things happen, but there are some serious moments as well. He meets some of Sue's friends at a party in Manhattan who are talking about their therapists. Mick asks, "What's a therapist?" And he's told, "It's somebody you go to talk about your problems." "Struth," says Mick, "you got no mates?" If we had more deep, intimate friendships, I wonder if we would need fewer counsellors. The purposes of our hearts are indeed deep waters, but friends draw each other out. They take long walks. They talk long into the night. They holiday together. They hang out. And over time, they draw each other out and help each other to understand themselves better. Friendship like this is as beautiful as perfume, Proverbs 27 verse 9. And friends like that never forsake each other, Proverbs 27 verse 10. Many people, Matthew Perry included, struggle to find and sustain friendships. Next week, I'll write a bit more about what Proverbs says about friendship and how we can make friends who will say to us and mean it, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or your year, I'll be there for you. God bless you today.